Hello, what's going on, guys? How you doing? Today we're going to be doing a full flight, the Challenger 650, flying from Hong Kong. Going to do 3 legs. Got on the cards today. Going to taking some packs from Hong Kong to got some cool music going on here in the background. Bear with me. Kagoshima. First is Kagoshima, and then we're going to go to Osaka, and Osaka to Tokyo. So we've got about 4 hours flight, and then be good if I do it all today, but each look out for the phone. Hey, so here we are. We're at Hong Kong. Live on VATSIM. So let's get inside. Start. My guess is so low at the minute. Let's get things started.
57.
Hong Kong Hotel, this is Turkish 209 with you, descending to
The radio's just come into action there.
Turkish 209er, Hong Kong approach hello, squawk 5256.
Spark 5256, Turkish 209.
Turkish 6300 identified, reduce speed 250 knots. Cleared 07 Alpha arrival, landing runway 07 center.
07 center, clear.
Once that's stabilized, we shall.
Reduce 270 and
Ready?
Sierra 7 Alpha.
Turkish 6300, confirm speed 250 knots.
Gen on.
No, you turn 270.
And I'm not going to follow any checklists today. I know this
Copy
aircraft
25, Turkish
part now.
6300.
Checklists.
Turkish 209er, Hong Kong approach identified, landing runway 07 center, cleared Sierra 7 Alpha arrival, maintain 270
Let's get
knots.
AC/DC off.
Maintain 270 knots,
Go for it.
requesting 07 right if it is possible. We don't have the.
Just down a little bit.
Turkish 209er, landing runway 07 right.
Off. That's
Cafe 256, descend to reach limes at 4,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Descend to reach level 4,000 feet, QNH 1012, take 256.
put the fuel. Yeah, and we won't do that yet. We need clearance.
Turkish 209 descend via star to fly level 110.
Descending to 110, Turkish 209.
Is this Hong Kong?
Turkish 6300 for separation, turn right on 180, descend to fly level 110.
110, heading 180 Turkish.
I'm not sure if my push to talk is working, so I'm just have to.
Hong Kong approach, a very good morning. Lufthansa 426 heavy at the gate Whiskey 48. Request IFR clearance to Osaka for level 390.
That goes.
Lufthansa 426 on approach, hello, stand by for clearance number 1.
Standing by, Lufthansa 426.
Hong Kong approach, hello, radio check, Bravo Hotel Alpha Alpha.
Station calling, read you 5x5.
Thank you, Bravo.
Lufthansa 426, I have the IFR clearance ready.
Ready to copy, Lufthansa 426.
Okay, so as long as we're in this,
Lufthansa
the
426,
sim,
you're clear
push
to
to-
Kansai, I believe, via the $1 X-ray departure, runway 07 right, initially 5,000 feet, squawk 5272.
South in.
Roger, clear to Kansai International Airport. Takeoff runway 07 right. Departure Dolo 1 X-ray for level 390, squawk 5272. 5,000 feet initially for Lufthansa 426.
Lufthansa 426,
Oh,
redact is
that's
correct,
a
call ready for
far.
push and start.
You call for pushback and start. Lufthansa 426.
Turkish 209, track direct Silver.
Turkish 2, confirm again.
Turkish 209, waypoint Silver, Sierra, India, Lima, Victor, Alpha.
Presented Sierra, Turkish 209.
Hey, let's listen to ATIS.
Pascals. Trend. No significant change. Acknowledge information Foxtrot. On first contact. Hong Kong International Airport arrival information Foxtrot. Issued at 1730. Runway 07 center. Expect ILS approach. 7 center. Wind 070 degrees. 10 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds few 2000 feet. Temperature 29. Dew point 25. QNH 1012 hectopascals. Trend, no significant changes. Acknowledge information Foxtrot, on first contact.
Yeah, just
Hong
need
Kong
to catch the
International
wind.
Airport arrival information Foxtrot, issued at 1730. Arrivals, runway 07 center. Expect ILS approach, runway 07 center. Wind 070 degrees, 10 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds few 2000 feet. Temperature 29. Dew point 25. QNH
Missed it again.
1012 Trend, no significant
I was writing some stuff
changes.
down
Acknowledge information
because I think this is
Foxtrot,
the arrivals
on
ATIS.
first contact. Hong Kong International Airport arrival information Fox issued at 173 arrivals, runway 07 expect ILS approach, runway 07 center, wind 070 degrees, 10 knots, visibility 10 kilometers
Okay.
or more, 2000 feet. 29,
Arrivals.
dew point 25.
And 070
Yeah, that's
degrees,
better.
10 knots, visibility 10 kilometers or more, clouds few 2000 feet, temperature 29, dew point 25,
Okay, we'll wait for it to fly
QNH
again.
1012 hectopass trend, no significant changes, acknowledge information Romeo, on first contact. Hong Kong International National Airport departure information Romeo, issues at 1730, wind 070 degrees, 10 knots, visibility 10 kilometers or more, 2000 feet, temperature 29er, 2.25, QNH 1012 hectopascals, trend, no significant changes, acknowledge information Romeo, on first contact. Hong Kong International Airport departure information Romeo, issues at 1730, wind 070 degrees, 10 knots, visibility 10 kilometers
Okay, so it's not giving
or
us
more,
a
clouds view 2000, temperature 29er, 2.25.
not giving us a departure runway, so I guess we will just be assigned whoever on the south or north airport. That's fine. Well, I guess now we can get our clearance.
Turkish 20 request for descent.
Turkish 209ers, apologies, descent to reach 6,000 feet at Alliance, QNH 1012.
1212 descent to 6,000 feet. Turkish 209.
Turkish 6300, descent to reach 4,000 feet at Alliance, QNH 1012.
4,000 feet and H172 Turkey 6300.
Hong Kong approach, hello, we are a Challenger 650 at the Business Aviation Centre ramp, requesting IFR clearance to Kagoshima as filed. Information Romeo on board. Bravo. Off that off.
Bravo Hotel Alpha Alpha, you're cleared to Kagoshima via the Dalo 1 X-ray departure, runway 07 right, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 5235. Turkish 209 from Limes via Tonic cleared, correction. From Turkish 209 from Limes via Stella cleared, Alice 07 right approach.
Repeat again, Turkish 209.
Turkish 209 confirmed 07 right.
Affirmative, we're going to proceed to the runway 07 right.
Turkish 209er A firm flow from Limes via Stella cleared, Alice 07 right approach.
We have approach runway 07 right, Turkish 209.
Cathay 256 fully established 07 left center.
Push and start.
Cafe 256, surface wind 070 degrees, 10 knots, runway 07 center, clear to land.
Runway 07 center clear to land, Cathay 256.
And who was the station for push and start?
Lufthansa 426 ready for push and start.
Lufthansa 426, Withstand Whiskey 48, push and start is approved, color red, QNH 1012.
Push and start approved, QNH 1012 for Lufthansa 426.
Bravo Hotel Alpha Alpha, did you get that clearance?
Hello, can you hear me? I heard you. Can you hear me? Not sure what's going on here. Okay, let's try that again.
Turkish 6300 from lines via tonic cleared ILS 07 center approach.
Clear ILS 07 center approach, South Kitchen 300.
Hong Kong approach, do you read me? Bravo Hotel Alpha Alpha.
Bravo Hotel Alpha Alpha, read you 505.
Awesome. Cleared to Kagoshima via the 001 X-ray departure. Initial climb 5,000 feet, and that's for 07 right. Walk 5235. Alpha Alpha.
Bravo Hotel Alpha Alpha, read back is correct. Call startup approved. Call ready for taxi.
Startup approved and call when ready for taxi. Bravo Hotel Alpha Alpha.
Turkish 209 of surface wind 070 degrees, 10 knots from
Yeah, I think
07
we're
approach
good to
line.
go. Little
Good runway 07 right, Turkish
little glitch there or something. Go. Keep the IRUs. I think that might even be loaded up. I do need to change my flight plan. Because you changed it to 1x, right? Done. Departure runway is 07 right. Gotta make
Copy
sure
256, welcome back to Hong Kong.
we
Taxi
load
Alpha,
plan in here.
Alpha 8, Bravo 7, stand of choice.
Alpha, Alpha 8, Bravo 7, stand of choice,
Flight
Cafe
plan.
256, thank you very much.
Can you be RJFK?
Hong Kong Lufthansa 426, ready for taxi.
Yes,
Lufthansa
being
426,
sent.
taxi Whiskey
We have got
2,
our.
Whiskey, Hotel Point Juliet 1, runway 07
So
right.
let's set that.
Taxi via Whiskey 2, Whiskey Hotel Juliet 1, Hotel runway
Dude,
07
initial
right
climb is
for
5,000.
Lufthansa 426.
At 5,000. Walk in a box. Don't worry about that. I'll never do that unless it goes out. In which case I can just look at the map and then change that to what I need to when it happens. It's a bad habit, but it's just waiting for that flight plan to load. I don't want to start the engines up or start the fuel pumps because of how far we've got to taxi. I've only got 1,000 kilograms of. Oh. So on FS Charter, this is our main Asian hub, and I'm using this business aviation center at Hong Kong as my service hangar and my storage hangar for my aeroplanes. This flight that I'm doing, we're actually doing on. We've got 19 packs, then we're going to pick up a few other
Turkish
place
209,
in
welcome to Hong Kong.
Osaka,
Taxi
and then take them all
Juliet,
to
Hotel 7, stand of choice.
Tokyo.
Juliet
Good.
to Sun's Choice, Turkish 209.
Interested to see how much money we earn from this. And some of this other stuff.
Turkish 6300,
Trying to put the
surface
probe
winds
heat on right now.
070 degrees, 10 knots, runway 07 center, clear to land.
Our climb speed. Up to 30. Good. Pretty much ready to the flight plan. I don't actually know how much of the data it loads from SimBrief on this aircraft, but it does take an awful long time. I guess it depends on how long the flight is, because like I feel like the shorter ones are really quick. Like this is a 4-hour flight, I think. So we can get some charts up on here if we want to. The Navigraph here. Airport up. Taxi. Up. Gotcha. Hello on X-ray. So yeah, once you're at 210, 230. Fine. So we got our charts up. Ready to go. Still waiting for the flight plan. Oh my gosh. Have a little look outside. There's an airplane coming in right now. A sec, I'll push the right key eventually. Angle looks good. Very nice. Love it. Load in.
Fuzzy 426, I will be going offline now, so monitor advisory 122.8 for a takeoff. Enjoy your flight.
Unicorn 122.8. Thank you, sir. Have a good night. Bye bye.
He's going offline.
Turkish 6300, welcome John.
I'm tempted to cancel this right now and just do it manually. Do that.
Turkish 6300, Alpha 7, Whiskey 1, sign of choice.
Alpha 7 Whiskey.
It's cancelled. Taking far too long.
We're gonna request to cross runway 07 right and go to the
Download it.
right terminal.
Turkish 6300, hey firm, you can taxi Whiskey for now and just monitor Unicorn 122.8, so we'll be going offline.
Copy, so taxi Whiskey and monitoring.
All stations, Tonka approaches going offline, monitor advisory 122.8. Thank you for flying, bye.
Thank you, goodbye.
122.8. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Here we go. It's loaded. So much quicker. So let's activate that. We'll probably get it up like that. Execute. Get that all loaded up. Let's check this. One X-ray. Rival. Simazan. Correct. Simazan HKC, and then we're gonna do the ILS bed. Three, 3, 4. ILS bed. Dio. Transition. AC. Vector. Oh. Simmers. Let's. So we don't want to do that. That. Okay, cancel the mod. I'm gonna go HKC. Oh, that is the transition. I don't know what's going on. Let's go on HKC, Rocket Toppy, Simaz, Ryumo. Need to go Ryumo, Toppy, Simaz, Ryumo. Gunway 3-4. Okay, perf initiation. So we got the temperature is 29 degrees. Go. In there, the target will be 91 for descent. Now, all good. Perf initiation. Realization. Passengers. I'm put 19, but how many we got? Heavy. 402. Cargo we have. Good. Cruise out is gonna be 39. 9. Alternate cruise out. We're gonna do 3, 1. Two. The wind is 070 at 10. Good. 1012, that's fine. Yeah. We're good there. CG is at 25. And that. I need that with that. I've set up transitional. Yeah. 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 Take off. Okay, we're good to go. Let's quickly set that. Right. Hey, we're ready to start up. Let's get that on. On. Yep. Held to 20%. Bring in fuel. Get flap set to 5. Thrust reversers on. Armed. This one to stabilize. Get the gen on. Stabilized. In. Going. Again 20%. Use fuel. In for the hot start. No pun intended. This aircraft is made by a developer and they're called Hot Start. But we're looking for a hot start there. It's all good. Gen on. Stand by. Low, low. Okay, lovely. So, that's all good. We can get the ignition off. We can turn the APU off. Don't need that. Can now do... Max transition. Okay, let's turn on the gravity crossfeed. Go. Get taxi light on. Beacon on. Everything. And because the ATC's gone offline, we're just gonna go VNav, nav. What else? I think that's about it. Yep. Why is it saying N1 fail? Say that. Oh, it needs to test, I think. Now if we go perf, we've got a value in there, so why is it not? Oh, this is weird. I've never had this before. Okay. Not had this before. Wanna go take off? Yes, I want to deselect the V speeds. I want to 0. It's 0 degrees outside. 29. For God's sake. Alright, we're taking off with 91 thrust, alright? That's just what's going on. Disengaged, auto throttle. Alright, that's right, there we go. On target. When it's in the air, it should come up with some other speeds. Right. Clock's out. Go. Get a headset on. There we go. Time to get in the zone. Right, chocks are out. Let's check the map, see anyone around us. From the airport. Hong Kong traffic, taxi into 07 right via Quebec 3 and Kilo holding short. Bravo Hotel Alpha Alpha. Hey. Right turn. Stick their headphones back. On air the engine. Lovely day for a bit of flying in China or Hong Kong. Once we're in the air, I'll be able to check the chat a bit more as well. Sorry guys, I haven't been, I'm not sure if anyone's written anything at the moment. But once we're in the air, I'll be able to talk a bit more. Screenshots. A little fast, but I know if I touch the brakes, it will probably stop. Brakes are very sharp on this area. Actually got anyone around me now, that's okay. Up here. Look at that. Anyone coming? Around us. Hong Kong traffic lining up runway 07 right, Bravo Hotel Alpha Alpha. Round up. So I don't want to go above 210 here. Hong Kong traffic departing runway 07 right, Solo 1 X-ray departure, and climbing via this Bravo Hotel Alpha Alpha. Love it. I think the V speeds were deselected. That's maybe why we couldn't load a target. But I know the V speeds to this aircraft. And now is where we should start pulling back. Go, beautiful. You're up. 10 degrees. A little bit windy. Settle down. Okay. Get the autopilot on. It's just on the mouse. Flaps up. Speed's good. Currently climbing as per our speed. And let's check if we've got any restrictions quickly. So we need to be above 1,000 at Ramen. 6,000, above 11 at Vedvo. 140 at Segpo. Don't want to do that. Keep climbing. 390. We go. Get those reversers off now. I think we're still restricted to 210 here. Pitch up a little bit. Zoom in. A 342 in the departure. We can be at 230, so bump that speed up a little bit. To be honest, we're almost above 10,000, so might as well over to Barrow. And it. The lights off. Lovely. Sorry about that, that's really loud. I think we're flying a bit wonky. No. We're okay. You got half bank on. Seems like we're turning really. No, half bank, turn on. Maybe you can't do it when you're in the turn. Over a certain degrees. Wait till we get level, and I'll push half bank in it. Good engage. Oh! You just can't do it. Just don't want to do it. And I didn't make a call at Hong Kong because there's only one guy arriving and he's not even on approach yet. All good, we're doing okay. Good, we got one other guy. The guy in front of us, he's going to RJBB, which is Japan also. Have a little look at what we're going to be dealing with. It looks like a little village. Outside of a bigger city on the sea. We're going to be coming in over the city, so that's going to be towards the mountains, it looks like. I'm not sure on the sort of terrain we're dealing with. Let's have a little look on Google. Look what we're dealing with. It don't look too bad. Kagoshima Airport serves as a gateway to Satsunan Islands. As a result, the route between Tokyo, Haneda and Kagoshima is the 5th busiest route in Japan. Ranked 7th in the world Skytrax World Best Domestic Airports in 2024. Sure. Altitude. Elevation 892 feet. On Google Maps. No aviation service. Got a lot of helicopters there. Air commuter. Looks like they park business jets there, or could little general aviation hangar. I mean, it's probably easier just to park on that end bit. Civil aviation. Quite a few small planes at this airport. No business aviation terminal that I can see. You can check the graph. Parking spots. Light aircraft parking area. Commuter spot area. International terminal, domestic terminal. So I guess I park like 20 or 19, probably best. Coming on 3. what we're dealing with here. Yeah, we got 6,000, 6,000, some high peaks around the back. Quite low here, it's not too bad. We're coming in over a bay. The what's that, a volcano? There's a volcano just chilling there. Oh. And ILS over the city. Easy. Hey. Why is GNSS not available? It is available. Cool. So we can get rid of that, we can go on to that one. Get ourselves, yeah. Lovely. Right. I'm talking, all messages are visible. Live chat. Right, let's put the headphones on now, we're in the sky. Bump the tunes up a little bit. Okay, so we're off the kid now, so we can. That. Okay. Okay. Oh. That's that'll do. We got all the charts we need. Two, three, four, London. Anything else we need to do? Half bank's turned on. I just noticed. Finally. Still climbing. We're still good. Get that red. 3,000 feet to go. Get VNAV turned on. Feet. Sure, if we're catching that. He's doing 464. And once we're up there, maybe we'll start catching him. Can do pretty close to At 0.9, I believe. How fast that goes, but. Wind's saying they're in our face, so it looks like they're in our face. Thousand feet to go. Yeah, we're gonna have a 15 knot headwind. What's that? Okay, and wait for ourselves to level out a bit. We're gonna level out. That's it. So we'll set cruise fast. That's it. And we could also put our speed up. Also looks like that video just finished. And that's what 1 hour generative ambient. Listen to this one.
Hi. So I recently came back from playing a live show, and while I was unpacking all my gear, I realized that I will probably never perform this specific set in this version ever again. So I figured, why not give it one last run? I hooked up all my stuff again and recorded the set straight to tape and also to video, which is precisely what is coming up in a minute. I didn't use any additional studio tools. It's exactly how I would perform on stage. Of course, it's always a bit different when you're in front of a crowd and not alone with yourself, but this is pretty much how I would perform these days. If you like the set, I also put up the audio on Bandcamp, so you can get a high-res version there. It's a name your price download, so if you maybe want to leave me a little tip or something, this is the place to do it. And while you're there, maybe also check out my latest album, Rendezvous. Otherwise, yeah, I hope you enjoy the music, And yes, I realized that after of maybe running this channel for a decade or so, and I don't know, over 100 videos, I'm finally talking into the camera, but more on that later. For
Wow. Think, let me put a feed up of this. The capture. Oh, move the screen a bit down. Oh, what the hell? No, it's upside down. What I wanted to put this like. That. Yeah. So you can watch. The equipment this guy has, that little keyboard thing, the white keyboard thing with the knobs on, that's like £1,400 just alone. This guy's equipment is crazy. I guess he's been doing it 10 years, so. Yeah, I was just trying to make a coffee and I've run out of milk, so go grab some milk. Luckily, the shop is road. I'll go do that, and then I'll be back in a sec. We've got 4 hours of this flight to talk, so where we are exactly. Coming over Taiwan. That's doing 472. I'm doing how much? Back on there, and I'm just gonna go shop. Back in like 2 minutes. Right, I'm back. Finally got the milk. The shop across the road was their freezer's broken, so I had to go to a different shop. But went to another shop and got loads of stuff on discount. You see online, I think. Tell you what though, it's been a minute since I've flown in Japan. Especially as we're doing like a little Japan tour thing. Going to like 3 different airports across the whole of Japan. There's a group flight coming out of KP. We've actually got a plane off of our left wing. I can't see him. We are chilling. Did the video finish? They're solid chocolate orange 12. Lovely. Vanilla latte, coffee machine, and syrup. The bean pods. I think I've only got like 1 coffee's worth. Lovely coffee. I used to manage a Starbucks where I learned to. Well, people say Starbucks coffee isn't good. The person who's making it, if good or not. My opinion. If you had a bad Starbucks coffee, chances are like the shot's been sitting there too long or milk has been oversteamed. But got a coffee machine indoors with a grinder. So nice having good coffee. Like, I honestly, I can't stand in coffee that kind of granule powder. Just speaking to my partner. Messages. Got messages everywhere. So we're out of the way into this flight now. So just coming over. Is this Taiwan? Taiwan. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, we've got probably another couple of hours to go. Fortunately, all the ATC has gone offline part of the world, so not anything there. But quite a lot of planes flying in Japan. Now I'm looking to start a new series on YouTube, like my first professionally recorded series, I guess. I want to do a my journey, like record my journey to becoming a VATSIM S1 controller, which is the first level. Nothing like special. It's special because it takes like a couple of years like waiting. But I wanna do that. I wanna do that all live on stream, study for it, show what it takes. You know, if anyone wants to do it with me, then follow along. Do it at the same time. So I'm gonna probably do that, and also I want to do the private pilot license on VATSIM because I don't fly enough GA aircraft and I don't fly visually enough, mainly because I don't really know like the proper rules, and you know, I need to go back to the basics, and you know, I know how to fly like VOR to VORs and stuff like that, but I need to know the full set of rules to be able to do it. You know what I mean? I'm going to do that, and then eventually I probably will do the helicopter one as well, because I'd love to fly a VFR heli on VATSIM. So might get started on that tonight or tomorrow, and then the format is basically going to be every like unit we're going to do one video. So I'm going to have an introduction video, then the first unit is an introduction, so that's gonna be a separate video, then gonna have another video, it should be, I have the notes up here, have a little. So basically what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be on screen, I'm gonna, this is all the different topics, I've copy and pasted straight from, like, so it's gonna be like one video, like 3 videos, 4, 5 videos, 6 videos, 7 videos. There's going to be 7 videos doing the theory, and then we're going to have a few videos doing like lessons, if I get permission to record. Computer. I'm going to do that, and then hopefully once I do the final test I can do that, and people can see the final test involves. Then yeah, hopefully after that I'll be a S1 controller. I can go on and control tower at select airports, smaller ones, and yeah, first step to becoming a proper controller. And sadly all I want to do is like ground controlling, and I don't know why, but that's in the next level up from the but yeah, I want to just do ground controlling, so I enjoy like giving people clearance, and then you know, directing them to the runway, and then that's it. After that, forget about. I guess I could do tower, like tower as well as good, because like I could do tower at Farnborough, and I'm, you know, I have incoming and outgoing, and I'm controlling them top down, obviously, if there's no ground on, so I can do the ground and the tower bit, and then once they're and the control, obviously. So I want to do that. I've got a little bit of experience controlling on Aveo, but I'm a little bit salty with them at the minute. I was flying online and I fell asleep during a flight, and they've given me a week ban for it, and it's so pathetic. Yeah, what it is. So I've come back on VATSIM. I'm going to focus on VATSIM for a little bit. I mean, it's busier. Sometimes that's not good, because that's one of the reasons I don't like flying on VATSIM, because sometimes you can never get a word in. Do you know what I mean? Yep. We're going to try and get back onto it, get some licenses done. On Aveo, I've done like 3 tours. I flew on there for 2 years. Like loads of tours, helicopter license, that, and then they shut all the training down stuff. So yeah, not a good place for other, but yeah. Back on VATSIM for now, and hopefully we can get control in soon. If not, the reason I want to do the controlling first is because I think the waiting list is longer. So I'm gonna get the theory bit done, all the videos, and then once that's done, maybe we have to wait like a year or something. In the meantime, I'll do the private pilot stuff, and also I'll get the helicopter stuff done. And then hopefully, then before we know it, we'll have the ATC controlling exam, and then we'll start doing controlling. My headphones. Yeah, so, oh, that's a shame. Okay, so there's a few other courses that you can do on this. Roll in the good to get these done actually. Don't know yet. The iPhone. It looks like P2 is the one we got to do after. I don't know. Let us. Cool. So we've just enrolled in 5 courses. This is going to be the channel content for the next for the foreseeable. Instead of starting on the private pilot license, or I'm going to get the air traffic controller stuff done, because that's going to take the longest, I think. And then maybe we can get started on the VATSIM flying program. Do the VFR stuff. VFR. Because this will help me for sure. That will help me like prep for the actual private pilot license one. So there are 3 parts to the Moodle course: the theory section, mandatory section, 101. After you've passed the Moodle system, you'll be able to request one-to-one session. Flying. One of them put to another mentor you along. Mentor will give you tips, just give you feedback when flying and communicating. A minimum of 2 one-to-one sessions. Off so that you can demonstrate in the flying programs. Then be able to attend a group flight. Be able to cinemas tab. Okay. Study and reference. Okay, so yeah, we'll probably do that at some point. Theory. So basically this gives you access. So it gives you access to some exclusive VATSIM group flight. That basically only people that have completed the flying program. That's cool. Is it bad? So maybe we'll do that before we do the P1. I'm not sure if the P1 is a requirement of the flying program or one before the other, but we shall see. That's what we're going to do. So we'll get S1 done first, then maybe we'll do the flying program, a little bit of that, see what that's like, and if we're not vibing with that, we'll switch over to one a little bit, and then I'll maybe like drip feed maybe like one flying program, one P1, one flying program, something like that. That'd be cool. So, content. Bad. A bit cloudy down there. if I can fix. Then when I go over here, click the flight board on F. Yeah, in each of these episodes for the aerodrome control, I'm basically just going to do one per video, and then we're going to go through only the points that they cover on the syllabus, basically. But I guess the thing is, we're going to have to go through all the documents that they provide, and it's going to be a lot of reading, so I'm not sure whether it's better to do this as like a live series or like recorded videos. Not too sure. Something on his DayZ server. Doing time to reserve 1 hour and 6 minutes. Range to reserve 546. Reserves 1,000. We got 2,000 left, and we're burning 1,000 per hour. Position, how much we need? We need 930. And it says here 53 minutes. Apparently, we got left 440 nautical miles. We're doing almost 500 knots around. He must be catching this guy in front then, surely. I don't think. Wait, did he disconnect? Oh no, there he is. He's doing 490. These guys are at 390, crossing our path. And we're at 390. No idea how much you're going to get for this flight either. The top of descent is 44 minutes away. Just gonna go and put my dinner in the oven. A pizza, so. Back. What have we got left? 1 minute. 10 minutes. Oh.
Unlike all of the musical instruments in history, the synthesizer sort of suddenly sprung out of nowhere. No one really knew what shape this application would take. What would this instrument do? Would it be a musical instrument? Is it more of a studio sort of situation? And the early 20th century is littered with everyone's attempt to sort of create the application of this incredible electronic audio technology. When we get to the 60s, you have people like Harold Boda, Bob Moog, and Don Buchla sort of taking in the information that they had gotten and saying, okay, here is a really idealized form of how this technology can be applied as a musical studio or an instrument.
Watch some videos. Hopefully we don't watch anything with copyright content. We can't watch any DJ mix. Oh look, someone's done a... Crash watch. That guy follow. Out his
Amazon Prime.
Whose main goal is to ensure the ground as safely as possible. Pretty much, they're your guardian angels inside of the sky. I've always had this curiosity about how I could become an air traffic controller, but obviously as a teenager, I don't have that luxury of being able to be hired as one. So I just figured that I continue my piloting journey and maybe something would pop up. As I continued to fly in real life, I started to use flight simulators to help accentuate my training at home. I used Microsoft Flight Simulator, X-Plane, and I'll admit it, I've flown planes on Roblox before. But a tool that I've been using on my flight simulators, obviously not the Roblox one, is VATSIM. VATSIM is a network that connects you to a bunch of realistic air traffic controllers who have been trained by the network to guide you inside of the air. So instead of being the in-the-air guardian angels, they're your simulated in-the-air guardian angels. Nonetheless, I thought that was really cool, so I started flying in VATSIM as much as I could, and I actually started posting videos on this very channel of me doing so. And then I started to wonder, should I become a VATSIM air traffic controller? And, well, we answered that question today. That's exactly what I'll be doing. I will be going through the rigorous process to become a VATSIM air traffic controller. I started, of course, by doing some very extensive research. Eventually, this would lead me to the Vesson website, in which I'd find a main page right here. And then, of course, I ended up finding this page, which doesn't look like it's going to be useful at all to become an air traffic controller, but it might have some tidbits of information here and there. It told me I needed to join a VAT region, which, of course, I hadn't done up until this point, but I very promptly, as a patriot, joined VAT USA. Once I joined VAT USA, I had access to the academy, which essentially had all the things I would need to get my S1 rating. All right, we're back. It's a new day. And yeah, I have new clothes on, everything. We studied earlier on this week. We did a little bit of studying inside my classes and stuff. I kind of skipped over filming it, which is my bad. I should have for the video, but I didn't. But we're going to do some studying today. I'm going to make a montage of it for you guys because I don't want you to have to sit through me actually studying. I have 2 separate camera angles that I'm going to be doing, and I'll just rotate between them, have them at the same time, record this thing, knock it out, get it sped up for you guys, and I will be on my way to sleep because it's a Sunday night. I need to go to bed. I think I have a test on Monday that I did not study for. So, only time will tell, really. But that's what we're going to be doing. Guys, I'm gonna keep it 100% honest. Super tired. I stayed for about 40 minutes. We're about halfway through with our first section. Yeah. Okay. Welcome back. Whoa, the camera just went crazy. We are going to do some more studying today. I was really tired last night. Couldn't get it all done. So sorry for the rough transition. I was just really tired. I didn't even feel like drawing anymore. Also, lights look much better when they're on. I'm a mess today. We're gonna get this done. And yeah, just get it knocked out, and I'll make a shorter version of my study session this time. I apologize. I'm kind of learning to edit as I go along here. So yeah, I'll see you guys after this is over.
Hey, so he's got it in a pretty cool format. I mean, pretty much exactly what I had in mind. So mine was hoping to be a bit more like a tutorial at the same time, doing everything a bit more detail, but cool to see that he's done this. I guess he's a controller already. I'm gonna watch the rest. Oh, away we are. 28 minutes to top of the... Roll on. This guy's just decided. Well, once I get to Melon, I'll just go direct. This kid. I mean, I don't really want to have that acute of an angle. From Melon to... he's going like to Sasma. from here. I'll put that in because that'll chop a little bit off. Legs. Direct. Yeah, so that's adjusted our top of descent now as well. So top of descent is now 24 minutes instead of 28, which I'm off there. By that guy as well. I mean, he's probably got a different route into us, but going to a different airport.
A few things to update you on. So 2 nights ago, I went to bed around 9 o'clock, got that studying done, and edited up that montage for you. And then I had a game the next day, so I kind of had that bridge day, and I have done a lot of studying since then. So I have officially completed the introductory course, the ground control, and the delivery clearance rating for each of my things on VATSIM, and I actually took the S1 exam, and I got my certification. Here it is. So there you go. I'm really, really happy with that, as I'm sure you can tell. Can't wipe the smile off my face, but it's not very often that you pass an exam like that first try. So now that I said that, I just realized I'm kind of jinxing my future ones, but whatever. We'll hope that's the new standard to set, right? So anyway, I figured that we should use this time, which would originally be set apart for the studying sessions that I have now already done, to actually talk about what really influenced me to do this project, or in better words, who influenced me to do this project. Now, the person that influenced me, or I guess if you're coming from Miss Young's class, the creative mentor, goes by the name of Kennedy Steve. Now, he's an air traffic controller based out of the John F. Kennedy International Airport inside of the New York airspace. He previously worked at Teterboro, which is an airport also in New York airspace. And he was very unique as he took a humorous approach to the air traffic controlling job, which is weird because it's a job that's extremely serious and for a lot of people, very, very stressful. Despite the career being so stressful, Steve served for more than 20 years as an air traffic controller, and he carried that same humorous tone all the way throughout his career. It's absolutely amazing, but his impact actually came more in the form of spreading his clips on social media and Instagram after his career had ended. Despite having plenty other success in his life, such as being a father, I would argue that the most influential parts of Steve's lives were the clips that were spread on social media, as it spread the idea of air traffic controller to young generations. On top of that, air traffic controllers of similar caliber working in Class Bravo airspace started following in Steve's footsteps, such as Boston John, who is similar as he took that humorous approach into controlling the airspace. In fact, Steve is the reason that I'm here doing this project at all. I saw him pop up on my TikTok, and he was cracking a few jokes, and I thought it was really funny the way he interacted with pilots, and I figured, I could do that. And sure enough, here I am doing this project after passing my S1 exam and moving even farther and becoming an air traffic controller on that side. So there you go. Even though I'm 90% certain that he won't see this, big shout out to Kennedy Steve, as he's the reason that I'm trying to pursue this at all. Okay guys, that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to head to bed, and yeah, I will see you guys probably tomorrow, and then I'll do some editing over the weekend, and we'll have this video uploaded. See you then. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Thursday, and I have some good news and some bad news to share. We always share our good news first, so I guess let's get on with that. The good news is that I joined the Memphis division for VATSIM, which will allow me to control my home airport of Little Rock once I get my S2 rating. Unfortunately, the bad news is also parallel with that S2 rating. The S2 rating takes a pretty long time to get, and though I would love to show the chart and show all the progress I have to do to get my S2 rating, I'm actually not certain whether I'm supposed to be able to leak that or not. And I don't want to leak a document as I am a new air traffic controller in Memphis, and I'd prefer to stay in good standing.
Okay, so during the S1 training in the UK, you either get Manchester, Edinburgh, or Stansted. Ah, okay. Quite a nice airport, actually. I've flown into Universal Aviation, Harrods. It will be controlled at Edinburgh on either. Ooh. Frame rate. Yeah, I was right. He went direct to Sasma. Keep an eye on our. Probably down Japan for a bit of flying. Days like that when we get closer. Really nice livery this. Like, it's simple, but it's like it. So we're not far out now. Nice to finally be exploring all Asia though, like China and stuff, because for some reason it's a part of the world which, even in real life, like I'd love to go there. I'd love to go on holiday there, go like travel maybe, or go see what it's like, different places, Vietnam, Singapore. Like, do you know what I mean? There's so many nice, good places, but yeah, I just never had the chance. So yeah, it's nice to be exploring, seeing what has been the limits of playing graphics. My best friend just texts me, Aki. Makes me laugh. It's like personal joke, but it's the music. That's gonna watch that, guys. Subscribe to him. Live in Surrey Hill. Yeah. I was burning a fucking gun. Yeah. This will be good. Minutes to just Right, now it should start descending in 3 minutes. It's all the way down to where we need to be. I need a Jakeman's or a fisherman's friend or something. Where is it? That's it. Yeah, that Moog synth sounds crazy. Sounds nice. 2 minutes to go, 17 nautical. Turn half bank off now. So 230 knots at or below 14. The 240 above 140. 230 below 140. Okay. And then obviously what max 240 knots above are they saying that 19,000? 19,000 have got to be going 240. How it goes? I guess in the descent I want to be doing 240 anyway. Here we go. Let's come right back on the throttle. Bring the speed brake out a little bit. That can slow us down. Bring it half out. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Nothing, let's go full. Be a change. Video's ended. But this guy's got, he's got how does he even turn those knobs? There's cables everywhere. Crazy. Slowing down. We'll just stay at this this level, and then when we hit 14,000, switch over to transition level 1 for. That guy's not even got a flight plan. Huh. Okay, cool. Wait, is it a specific point we have to be? Yeah. Be below. As soon as we get below. Just speed brakes in if it reduces the throttle more, save us some. Really, it should be the throttle management that keeps us at that speed. Like even at minimum throttle, but it's just what it's just. That synth sounds so nice. I hope so with that amount of cables. We need at least half speed brake, I think, because don't upset the chaps. less tuned. Oh, that synth sounds crazy. Yeah, Japan. So directly in front of us. Yeah. That's the volcano. That big thing there. We're at 17,000, so we're gonna have to reduce the speed soon. Approach loaded up again. Bubbles. Yeah, half is good enough. Yeah, this video is so good. That's crazy. Ooh, it's got a drum machine as well. Okay, so we're just approaching 1,000 feet off of the restricted, the speed restrictions. So I'm gonna bring it down and just hope that the plane can slow down. We're descending rapidly into full speed brake. Full speed brake. Let's go 220. All the way down. Come on. Why are we like? I think we're really heavy. We need to get down to like 180 really, so I can get some flaps out. private copy. It's 10 right now. $11,000. NH. Zero 10. So here. They're gonna come flying in. Do 180. Fair play, that guy's good. Let's see. Coming in. Oh. Making a turn. Up here is where the speed restriction is. Lights on. Volcano. Like a volcano. Struggling to get down speed. Look, we're at full speed brake and we're at minimum thrust.
Okay, we're gonna space a little bit, guys. Enjoy.
coming down slowly. Like the lower we get, the slower we get. I guess. Get some brakes out. Oops. I'm gonna go to 180 because I'm paranoid about not getting flaps out in time. Just, the airport's like this. There we go, flaps out. 5 degrees at least. Turning final. Right speed. And 45 degrees too. Let's go captured. Yes. Back the flaps out. Speed braking. See the runway in sight. Got mountains in front. I think we should be okay though. Get gear down.
2500.
Cross check. Speed down. Kagoshima traffic, short final, runway 34. Alpha Alpha. Two. Thousand feet.
Terrain. 500.
Good feet. Hello.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Oh, I think my mouse pad. By flying with mouse pad is good. Come down. Throttle's stuck. That's why.
10.
Okay. Big float. Yeah, not the best landing. On mouse and keyboard. Did I? Did it safely? And I got a taxi to stand 19. Agashima traffic, clear of runway 34, add taxi into stand 19 via Papa. I mean, we're not going to be here for too long, but might as well park in the right spot. Probably going to be taken off from this runway anyway. Can't remember if it was. So look, they have little parking spaces off the side. Parking from inside, look at that. Embark. Those packs delivered. So I've got 16k from that, and it's 42k in total of all the legs. Cool. So I just want to check, see if the next leg is. Yeah, RJFK. RJ. That's only 297, so maybe I'll do that a bit later. But for now I'm just gonna go chill out, watch some TV, maybe some Yellowstone or something, and yeah, I'll maybe do a little stream later as well. So thank you for watching, guys. It's been a good flight. Got here safe and sound, and yeah, see you on the next one. Thank you, guys.